Oh man, I got a lot to say about what helps them get on track, get results from these transformation efforts. The first thing is they need to move toward measurement. You're never going to be able to prove that your initiative was the sole source of whatever transformation happened, but collect evidence. That's different than proof. Collect evidence that the initiative that you've got going on is having an impact. And I can talk for a long time about what that evidence might look like, but move toward it. Many companies are afraid of it because they're not quite sure what they're going to find out. But our advice is to move toward it, try to measure it, and be thoughtful about the ways you measure impact of these things that are often considered soft or too complex, too many exogenous factors to figure out. So move toward measurement. The other thing I'd say about getting impact and getting it quicker is to remember something that's been around since the 30s and 40s. What is it that causes people to take on and start applying new ideas? And one of the best parts of, in terms of real science background behind this transformation area that I work in, is the notion of critical mass. You've got to get about 20 to 25% of a population understanding a particular set of skills or ideas and then doing something with those ideas before you're going to see any change. And so the move I've seen too many organizations make is they dribble out the transformation effort. They don't worry about getting 20 to 25% of the people informed, skilled up, moving out in a short period of time. So I mentioned a big drug company earlier that we did some work with. They got the top 700 of the top 1,000 aligned through some sort of profound experience. They got that done in the space of about 18 months to 2 years. And in that time, the conversation at that company changed. So they began to see cultural change. Are they all the way there yet? No. But there's evidence that the default setting of most people in the company is beginning to change. The conversation within the company is changing. The speed of certain key processes are changing. The way the IT function is managed is changing. Are they all the way there where 40,000 people are buying it and doing it? No, but they're on the way. And so culture change generally takes, even fast ones that I know about, take 3, 4, 5 years to really see all the way through. But the ones that are successful making this happen, and most are not successful, the ones that are, remember this notion of critical mass, and they get to it quickly. They also remember that people don't change because of a 1-day, 2-day experience. Sustained effort seems to make a difference. So many senior managers get bored with their own change message. They have one for 1 year, and then the next year the initiative changes or the focus changes. And so if there's a way to keep a direction, an initiative fresh, that's one thing, that's good. But if you change it every year, then people don't quite know, do we believe in this? It becomes change du jour, change of the day, and that tends to take people off of the direction that you'd like them to go, and they get burned out, they become cynical, and successful companies work hard at keeping people on the road, emotionally connected to that path, and I think the last thing I would say is people begin to think more creatively about the talent they have and giving them opportunities to move around within the company, to bring people in to, I'm a big fan of the idea of a talent factory where great talent attracts other talent. How do you set up processes to do that while you're changing so that you take the good people that you have, get them developed quickly, get them attracting other people that are like them, who get it. And so if you can, while you're doing all these change initiatives, process improvements, training people, communicating, collaborating on social media, if you can also think about how do we create a talent factory around this particular direction, that's also something that can bring about change more quickly.